Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So I'm actually back with the build today, something a little bit different. This is actually built in Sunset Valley on a 30 by 40 lot. It is built over where the land grabs and, what's the other family called? You know who I'm on about, the land grabs, that area. I think it's built on where normally the equestrian centre gets placed. Or is this built on a 30 by 40? Actually, correct me. I correct myself. It's a 40 by 40 lot. Sorry about that. I'm just going to blame that I'm tired. Or, yeah, anything bar the fact that I'm just stupid. So, yeah, this is going to be a family house. I did put a poll up beginning of January as to what you'd like to see me do with a build with me. Obviously this is not a build with me, this is a speed build, and my other half, Mr. Farquhar over here on YouTube, please do go check him out. He does a lot of farming stuff over here. Also he's got a channel, yeah, anyway, go check him out. He's got lots of stuff on his channel if you like simulation stuff. He said to me, which is my other half, that he'd like this house to be done as a build with me, but obviously it didn't win, so I'm doing the house that won for that series. So there is content coming, I promise you. I do apologise if this voiceover is all over the shop. Just have to bear with me. It's been a while since I've done any voiceover whatsoever. So yeah, this is one of the builds that I had popped up to do a build with me. I will pop a picture on screen if I remember to now of what the exterior looks like. And then I will do the floor plan as well, hopefully do it side by side if I figure out how to do that, because my technology skills are not the best. So going back to it, there is obviously 4 bedrooms. Well, actually upstairs there is 4 bedrooms, but the floor plan, the floor plan place thing is called Cool House Plans. Never heard of it before, but they have some cool house plans, hence the name. Yeah, and it just didn't flow with the Sims, and like the whole one side was a bathroom and a closet, which in the Sims just does not make sense. So I made the bedrooms bigger, and yeah, I think it looks a lot better. The back does look quite plain, but I think it turns out quite nicely in the end anyway. So yeah, I'm starting to do the floor plan here. It does take me a little bit, but I love how it turns out. I think this has to be one of my favourite builds, other than the build I'm doing now currently. Sorry, I'm really out of breath for some reason. I just feel like I've got so much to say, and I don't know, so I do apologise. I just apologise every time I swear anyway. Anyway, how are you guys? I haven't spoken to you since my update video, but that's not actually really speaking to you, is it? It's been a while. I can't even remember that. I think it was October before I went on holiday that I last spoke to you. But yeah, life's good. Life's okay. Hope yours is as well. Hope you're all doing really well and staying healthy, staying fit, staying happy, or as happy as you can be. And yeah, this took me ages, sorry. What they called pillar things, I really wanted them to be on the corners, but if I just put 2 in, it looked really odd. It just didn't look very balanced, so I just put them back onto the actual raised bit, if that makes sense. This bit I faff around for so long, I couldn't figure out the colour I wanted to do, so I went for like this dark wood here, and I think it was just too dark for the actual house, if that makes sense, because it's quite a light colour. But I really love how the slats go the opposite direction to the other ones on the main part of the house. On the picture it is like a grey, if I remember, like a nice dark, not dark grey, but like a darker grey than white, if that makes any sense. That's not even grey. Anyway, and I really liked how that looked, but in the Sims, I don't know why, I don't know if it was the lot I was on, but it just kept looking really blue, and I didn't want that, so I toned it to this like greeny colour, like it's off-white green, and I really did like how that looks, and I think it suits the house quite nicely once I'm finished. So going back to the floor plan, you probably saw that there is a little study area off to the right, a nice sized dining room. Obviously with the amount of people that you're going to have living in this house, I think that is actually really needed. There is a garage out the back, or the side left of the house. In there I do put a car and gym stuff with a, what's it called? I want to say foosball table, and it's not. The ping pong table for your Sims to do some stuff out there, so it's not just a wasted space, because I hate doing garages purely for the fact that it's just not a usable space. But I thought if I put some stuff in there, then it's usable. So upstairs there is 3 bathrooms as well as the 4 bedrooms. On the floor plan I think there was only 2 bathrooms, and one of those being an ensuite. And I don't know about you guys, but I need to have lots of bathrooms if I'm going to have a lot of Sims. They just start getting on my nerves if not, because they're wanting to go to the toilet at the same time someone's in a shower. And yeah, I do apologise if I'm talking quite quietly as well. My son's in bed. So as you know, or if you don't know, my son, he'll be coming up for 3 soon, come March. So yeah, I'm going to have a 3-year-old soon. But he's in bed currently, and I thought I might as well get this done. There's a surprise video coming up, hopefully soon after this, if I get my acting gear, or my buttons gear, should I say, because it's something I haven't done in a while. I don't want to give you a few hints. I haven't done it in a while, and I've had a few questions on it recently. So there's a bit of a jump cut there, so I do apologise. I laid out where I wanted all the plants, and then I came back after I'd laid it all out. And yeah, I love how this turned out. I had to show my other half the moment I'd completed the exterior. Obviously the pool ain't done or whatever, but all the flowers, all the trees, it's quite lush. So yeah, if you use any of my builds, the download link is in the description down below if you would like to, if you'd like to download it for your Sims. Please do send me pictures. My Discord is linked down below, as well as my Tumblr. You can reach me on any of those. I have all my notifications set, so I can see whenever anyone posts anything. It just makes me feel so happy when I see your Sims in my builds. There was a couple of people on my Discord the other day, or one person, I think it was Julian, shout out to you, put up a picture of Sunset Valley renovated, and it was the goth house, and it just made me feel so warm inside. So I love seeing you guys play with my builds, and yeah, please do let me know. I love, like I just said, I just love it. Anyway, going back to the build, most of the downstairs is wood flooring. I just love, I'm not a massive person of having carpet everywhere. All the bedrooms are carpeted. I think I do change the hall upstairs, yeah, I do, to wood. I just didn't think it looked right. I did try and use this panel in here for the house, but I thought it was just, I didn't like it. And then I went for this colour, and then I didn't like that, so I toned it down. You'll see that in a minute once I get into the entryway. Here we go. I've already toned it down to this light green, similar to the exterior as well. These photo frames were giving me a bit of a headache. I was trying to put them on top of each other and using sorry, I just coughed right into the microphone there. Hopefully I would have dulled that down for you. I do apologise, or muted that out. Lost my train of thought now. I literally can't. Use a move object on for those photo frames, and it just wasn't working for some reason, so I had to keep moving it to the side, and anyway, I've done it now. So this is the kitchen here. I really like how this turns out. It's something I wouldn't normally do, and the location isn't where I'd normally put it. There is no windows directly into the kitchen, but it does overlook this little nook bit at the side here, and that is where the breakfast table is going to go. And yeah, I have to be really careful because I keep thinking of the house that I'm doing currently, which is completely different to this. But yeah, this is probably why I should do voiceovers the moment I have finished with a build, so it's fresh in my mind. Yeah, I think that's my procrastination skills coming on. But yeah, I'm seriously loving building at the moment. I've been watching a lot of Florida, I think that's how you say her name, over here on YouTube as well. And I just love her builds. They are full of CC though, so that's the only downside. But I love the way that she furnishes her houses. Obviously I don't use CC or store content or anything like that, so I am a little bit more limited with what I can use, if that makes sense. But I don't know if you guys would be interested in me doing maybe like a live stream of me building a house and using CC, and then while I'm doing that you can ask if you want to know where something is from, or what something's called. And yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think. I would like to do a few more live streams. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. If you're not interested at all, just let me know and I won't even bother. I would put more effort into recording again. So yeah, this is the little breakfast bit here. I really like how this turns out. It's just like a little nook. Obviously there is the dining room as well anyway, but yeah, so if your Sims are just having a quick bite to eat or something in the morning before they go off to school, they could just use this table here. I forgot to mention there is actually, I've put everything in for a cat. I don't know why, but I just imagined the family here to have a cat. No idea why. I normally do dogs, so you're welcome. For those people that normally have cats, you're welcome. Upstairs, I will quickly go over the bedrooms. So there is the master bedroom. I've done a little toddler's room, and I've broken my rule again because there is no bed in there. It's just a toddler's bed. And then there is a teen's room and a child's room. So there's every life stage in this house. Obviously the colours I've done, you can change if you don't want to change the furniture, or completely scrap it altogether and put in what you would like. Obviously once you download this house, it is completely up to you what you do with it. All I ask is you don't re-upload it or claim it as your own. So yeah, feel free to do as you wish. And yeah, so this part here, so this is going to be the lounge, or yeah, the living room, whatever you want to call it. And I did struggle because I didn't know where to put things, didn't know how to fill up the space. I was considering putting a fish tank in, so you'll see me faff around for a good while. I do put a fish tank in the end. I did consider putting a parrot in, and what else did I put in? I think I did put the fish tank in currently where the piano is, and I was using move objects off to make sure that that chess table will work. If it doesn't work, I do apologise. I don't play test my builds at all, which I probably should, so I do apologise if you run into any issues at all. Obviously just let me know if you do, and I will try, if I can, is fix it and then re-upload it. But yeah, I probably won't fix it and I'll just leave it. But yeah, just so you're warned, I don't play test it. And I love this fish bed here. It doesn't stay that colour. I don't know why I coloured it that colour, because it is horrific. And yeah, I don't know why I was thinking. Plumber, what are you thinking? So it's quite neutral, the lounge, with a nice accent wall at the back there. I absolutely love this pattern that you can change into like this diamondy shape thing. I think it looks really nice though. And yeah, so it's quite a green house. I don't know why I think I was just in a green phase, because the next house also has a theme. I don't know, guys, I really don't. And if you can believe this, I furnished this whole house in one sitting. I can't even remember how much hours of footage I have. God knows, I think I have maybe it took me 4 hours, which I think is a record for me. The actual building of the house took me a little bit longer. I know it doesn't look like it took me that long, but I actually built exterior, well, the floor plan and everything off camera, because it does take me a very long time. And if you sat and watched that, you'd be watching a 20-hour video, if not more, of just me faffing around and trying to figure out what I want. And yeah, so now we're onto the dining room. I did want to put in a musical thing. What's it called? What are they called? Record player in here, but I didn't like how it looked, so I did get rid of that. And I think I just put a flower in the corner. Who knows? It's been a while, like I said. And yeah, so in here we've got the dining table, obviously, because it's a dining room. And yeah, I don't really know what else there is to say about a dining room. I did try and put in scratching posts and all cap things in the house somewhere. The litter box is in the laundry room, which you'll see very, very shortly. And yeah, I do put laundry in this house, as always. If you don't want to play with the laundry, feel free just to get rid of it and turn the laundry room into a bathroom. And then you've got an extra place for your Sims to have a wash. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing now. Just recolouring the rug. I did want to use this rose colour here, but it really clashed, so I use it in the study, and I think that looks much better. So I just had a jump cut there. I do apologise. I weirdly enough hadn't sped up this next clip, which kind of weirded me out. I was like, why is it not going fast? Am I lagging? But no, it's because your girl didn't speed it up. So yeah, sorry about the little jump cut here. Just playing through. We're now into the study anyway. This, I just imagine that the parent is a writer or something that would require an office. And I actually make these mirrors a gold. I never ever use gold. I don't know why. I just prefer silver. But I think it looks quite nice and a bit bougie. So yeah, I hope you don't mind. Feel free to change it if you don't like gold. And yeah, I don't really know what else to speak about, to be honest. Me and my other half and son, we all went for a walk down by the beach today, and because I live really close to the sea and we have access to the sea, which is really nice in the beaches, but there was this seal. I've never seen a seal so close to land, or humans ever. Obviously there's places that you can go and you can see them in their natural habitat, but this was I don't know if you've ever seen it in the UK, but there's you've got, I can't even explain it, you've got dunes, which is just the horrible bit before you get to the sand and the sea, and then you've got, what's it called? I want to say a boardwalk, and it's definitely not. I've got a really bad mind blank, so I do apologise. But yeah, it was only I don't know, 15 metres away from concrete and people. It was really weird and really strange. It's not something that you'd normally see, and it kept moving. Every time we started to walk away, it would follow us. It was really, really strange, and the people that were walking past us were trying to get hold of the seal people that come and rescue seals if they need help, because obviously it was so close to civilization that it did make me worry that something was going to happen, or the horrible people that come and attack them. It's just, yeah, it made me worry. So I don't know, I want to go check that it's okay now, but yeah. So yeah, we went for a really long walk today. That was really nice to get out. It was so fresh outside. It was so windy and cold, but it blew the cobwebs away, and all fine and dandy now. Tomorrow I'm actually off to see my mum. I haven't seen her in a while, and I'm going to take my son as well, and my nieces are going to be over there. We're going to go do a little bit of shopping, and yeah, I think it would just be nice to get out of the house, and my other half can have the house to himself and have some nice peace and quiet, which doesn't happen very often, so he has to take it when he can. So yeah, going back to the house, this is the little garage that I was on about. Because I have to use constrained floor elevation, I do have to put in extra lights, excuse me, just to make it look lit and you can see what you're doing. So if you were, I did try to use by debug lights in this in the house that I'm doing now, not this house, and it actually crashed my game. I don't know if anyone else has had that issue and what causes it. Please feel free to let me know, because it was really confusing. I don't understand why it crashed my game. And it wasn't like I'd put loads in. I'd only put like 1 or 2 in and it crashed. So who knows? My game doesn't normally crash. My game is pretty reliable, which I'm very, very happy about. But yeah, there's also a little pool out in the garden. I thought your Sims, if they would like to, they can come play outside in the summer and just enjoy the back garden. I don't normally use the garden too much in my Sims houses, which is weird. I'm quite a home bird, so my Sims stay indoors a lot, which is, I think they take after me. And yeah, I did try to put out a little football, what's it called, football goal thing out here for your Sims to do something with, but it was just way too big. And I could have built this house on a 5550, I suppose, but I didn't. That just seems like a bit of an overkill if you ask me. And yeah, so yeah, going back to the house, I think we're now going to go upstairs. I think we start with the master bedroom. No, we don't. We do the bathrooms first. All the bathrooms are exactly the same, literally nothing to it. So you'll see me probably bounce up and down a little bit just to grab things. And then we lay out the bathroom, and yeah, they're all really bog standard. So feel free to skip this little bit, but it doesn't take me very long at all. And yeah, I had to remember to leave space for the laundry baskets, because yeah, that's annoying if you don't. And then you get clothes everywhere, and then you have to clean up after your Sims, and that's just not fun for anyone. So yes. So the master bedroom obviously has the ensuite, and then the other 3 bedrooms are the toddler, child and teens room. I love how the teens room turns out. It's very like an angsty teen, so I can't wait for you to see that when we get there. I did actually put a TV in the master bedroom, which I don't normally do, which is very different for me. I don't know why I don't normally put TVs in. I think it's just because if your Sim's asleep and then someone comes in and turns the TV on, and then your Sims start moaning because they've been woke up, and yeah, I just find them quite irritating. It's the same with music, what they call music players, and yeah, so following along with the green theme, I thought the parents' room would also be green. I just see it as there being like one of their favourite colours, and they like green. And I don't know about you guys, but I always see the like kids' rooms showing their own personality, and yeah, and then the mum, dad, whatever, the parents have their room that flows from the rest of the house, because obviously it's theirs anyway. I'm just rambling right now. I'm going to put a ramble warning up because I don't know, my brain is just going on one. So this is the toddler's room. I've made it all nice and pink and quite feminine. Obviously if you don't want it to be pink, feel free to change it, or if you want it to be another kid's room, do as you wish. I just thought it would look quite nice, and I really, really love this tree bookcase that comes with Generations. At least I think it comes with Generations. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I just need to be corrected, guys. Just tell me when I'm wrong. My other half loves to tell me when I'm wrong, so feel free to tell me when I'm wrong. And if he's listening to this now, I'm sure he's cracking a smile. yeah, so this room is quite light and airy and very pink, and I make the what's it called, the bang bead beanbag chair a yellow, and I love how it looks, like that pink and yellow. Everything else is quite white and fresh. And just changing the teddies, and yeah, I can't remember what room we do next. Is it the teens room or is it the child's one? We will find out. Here we go, teens room. So yeah, this room is very, very black and red. I don't know, I just love black and red, the combination. I just think it looks so nice. I make it like a games room, with the beanbag chairs, with the TV, the games console, and then I just put this little desk over here with a laptop, so your sim can do its homework or writing or whatever. And I do change the walls to be a really dark grey, and the beanbag chairs are super awesome. You'll see those very, very shortly. I don't know why I always just lay everything out before I recolour. I know some simmers do the whole house and then go back and recolour, but you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. Once I've done one room, I want to move on and know that that room is done and I haven't got to go back to it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So yeah, look at those beanbag chairs. They look so cool, and I hope you like them because I do. And then I'm just put a few knickknacks about. I'm trying to get better at not cluttering it up too much, because once your sims move in, they might want to put things on places, like if they get prom king or prom queen, or like the ballet statues or whatever from ballet or scouts or something like that. So yeah, I like to leave a little bit of space for your sims to put their things up. This room is very orange, inspired by this painting over the bed. I just imagine them to be on the older side of the child, if that makes sense. They're not literally just turned from a toddler into a child. I see them as being, I don't know, 8 or 9, and they're getting their own personality, and they like animals, and they like, yeah, I don't know, like animals, and they like cooking, so hence the cooking machine, and they like music. I just see them as a well-rounded sim. Anyway guys, I think we are now coming up to the end here. Please do stick around for the screenshots. There were plenty of them. Also do check out the download link down below if you wish, and yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye guys.